France is one of those destinations that never stops surprising you. From the moment you step off the plane, there is an energy in the air that is hard to describe but impossible to ignore. Whether you are wandering through the cobblestone streets of Paris, sipping wine in a sun-drenched vineyard in Bordeaux, or standing at the edge of the French Riviera, watching the Mediterranean shimmer in the afternoon light, this country has a way of making every single moment feel cinematic. But before you pack your bags and book your flight, there are some essential things you need to know to make sure your trip goes as smoothly as possible. France rewards the prepared traveler, and a little knowledge goes a long way when navigating its culture, customs, and geography. First things first, let us talk about what you need before you even board the plane. Citizens of the European Union can enter France with just a national identity card. If you are traveling from the United States, Canada, Australia, or the United Kingdom, you can enter France without a visa for stays of up to 90 days. However, starting in 2026, travelers from these countries will need to apply for an ETS authorization, which stands for European Travel Information and Authorization System. It is a straightforward online process, but it is something to keep on your radar. Make sure your passport is valid for at least 6 months beyond your planned travel dates, as this is a standard requirement across most international destinations. Travel insurance is also strongly recommended. Medical care in France is excellent, but costs for foreign visitors without coverage can add up quickly. Having a comprehensive policy that covers health, trip cancellations, and lost luggage will give you peace of mind throughout your journey. One of the most important things you can do before visiting France is to understand the cultural expectations. The French take pride in their language, their food, and their way of life, and showing respect for these values will open doors that might otherwise remain closed. Even learning just a few basic phrases in French, such as bonjour for hello, merci for thank you, and excusez-moi for excuse me, can completely change how locals interact with you. Starting every interaction with a greeting is considered basic politeness in France. Walking into a shop and immediately asking for something without first saying bonjour is seen as rude. Dining is also a deeply cultural experience. Meals are meant to be savored, not rushed. Lunch can last 2 hours and dinner even longer. Tipping is not mandatory in France since service charges are typically included in the bill, but leaving a small amount for exceptional service is always appreciated. Dress codes tend to be smart and understated, especially in cities like Paris, where locals are known for their effortlessly chic style. Now let us get into the exciting part, the things you absolutely cannot miss when you are in France. Paris is the obvious starting point, and for good reason. The Eiffel Tower is one of the most recognizable structures on the planet, and seeing it in person, especially at night when it sparkles with thousands of lights every hour, is genuinely breathtaking. The Louvre Museum is home to over 35,000 works of art, including the Mona Lisa and the Venus de Milo. Book your tickets in advance to avoid the long queues. Strolling along the Champs-Élysées, exploring the artistic neighborhood of Montmartre, and visiting the stunning Notre Dame Cathedral, which is currently undergoing restoration and partially open to visitors, are all experiences that define a Paris trip. Beyond Paris, the Loire Valley is a treasure chest of Renaissance chateaux and rolling countryside that feels like it was lifted straight from a fairy tale. The region is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site, which tells you everything you need to know about its cultural significance. In the south, Provence offers lavender fields, Roman ruins, and charming hilltop villages that are perfect for slow travel. The French Riviera, with cities like Nice and Cannes, delivers glamour, stunning beaches, and world-class cuisine. And if you are a wine enthusiast, a trip to Bordeaux or Burgundy is practically a pilgrimage. Getting around France is genuinely one of the most enjoyable parts of the trip, largely thanks to the country's exceptional transportation infrastructure. The TGV, which stands for Train à Grande Vitesse, or high-speed train, is the backbone of intercity travel. These trains connect Paris to major cities like Lyon, Marseille, Bordeaux, and Strasbourg in just a few hours, and the experience is comfortable, punctual, and scenic. Booking tickets in advance through the SNCF website or app will save you significant money, as prices increase closer to the travel date. Within Paris, the metro system is one of the most efficient urban rail networks in the world. It covers virtually every corner of the city and runs frequently throughout the day and into the late evening. Purchasing a carnet, which is a book of 10 tickets, or a weekly Navigo pass if you are staying for several days, will make navigating the city both easy and cost-effective. For exploring rural areas, renting a car gives you the freedom to discover hidden villages, scenic coastal roads, and countryside landscapes that are simply not accessible by public transport. Just remember that driving in France follows right-hand traffic rules, and tolls are common on motorways. Cycling is also increasingly popular, with many cities offering bike share programs and dedicated cycling lanes. No trip to France is complete without fully immersing yourself in the food culture. French cuisine is not just about what is on the plate, it is about the entire ritual surrounding the meal. Start your mornings with a fresh croissant or pain au chocolat from a local boulangerie. For lunch, try a croque-monsieur or a simple salad niçoise at a sidewalk cafe. Dinner is where things get truly special. Whether you are indulging in a classic bœuf bourguignon in Burgundy, fresh bouillabaisse in Marseille, or a perfectly cooked duck confit in the Dordogne, every region has its own culinary identity that is worth exploring. French markets are an experience in themselves. The morning markets found in almost every town and village are filled with seasonal produce, artisan cheeses, charcuterie, fresh bread, and flowers. Visiting one of these markets and assembling a picnic to enjoy in a nearby park or by a river is one of the most authentically French things you can do. Wine is, of course, inseparable from the French dining experience. Do not be intimidated by the wine list. Ask your server for a recommendation based on what you are eating, and you will rarely be disappointed. France uses the euro as its currency, and while credit and debit cards are widely accepted in most establishments, it is always wise to carry some cash for smaller shops, markets, and rural areas where card machines may not be available. ATMs are easy to find in cities and towns, but be aware of any foreign transaction fees your bank may charge. In terms of connectivity, France has strong mobile coverage across most of the country. Purchasing a local SIM card or activating an international data plan before you leave home will keep you connected for navigation, translation apps, and booking reservations on the go. Google Translate's camera feature is particularly useful for deciphering menus and signs. When it comes to safety, France is generally a very safe destination for travelers. However, like any major tourist destination, pickpocketing can occur in crowded areas such as the metro, popular tourist sites, and busy markets. Keep your valuables secure, use a money belt if needed, and stay aware of your surroundings. Finally, embrace the pace of French life. Things move a little slower here, and that is entirely intentional. The French believe in taking time to enjoy the simple pleasures, a good meal, a glass of wine, a conversation that lasts longer than expected. Let yourself slow down, be present, and allow France to reveal itself to you in its own time. That is when the magic truly happens.